Welcome to the championship series. It's Cardinals Cubs. Javi Baez, Jason Hayward against Colton Wong and Paul Goldschmidt. Mike, Dakota Hudson on the mound against Jose Quintana. That's your pitching matchup. Jose Quintana against Dakota Hudson. This are your starting lineups. The Cubs, Javi Baez, Hayward against Colton Wong and Paul Goldschmidt. The winner of this game is going to best of 3 against the Minnesota Twins. Will it be the Cubs? Will it be the Cardinals? We're about to find out. Dakota Hudson's ready. Bryant's ready. Let's get going. In the championship series, first pitch is fouled off at 1 o'clock here in Busch Stadium. That's a swing and a miss on Bryant, 0-2. As the curveball by Dakota Hudson. That's a ground ball to Wong. 1 out to start the first. As Anthony Rizzo, who's been pretty quiet in this series and throughout the tournament, has just gotten a hit between Goldschmidt. 1 on, 1 out for a possible MVP of this league. Hader not going to get there. It's gone. It's 2-0 Cubs here in the first. And it is the potential MVP, Javier Baez, who has just hit it out for the Cubs. And now Kyle Schwarber will bat. Schwarber inside, out, foul, swing and a miss. The 0-1 is Schwarber. On the ground, Wong misplayed it. Base hit for Schwarber. And for the second straight game, the Cardinals can't get out of the first without giving up a run. That one into right field past Goldschmidt. And it's first and second with 1 out as the Cubs are trying to make it to the championship. Ground ball to Wong. There's 2 down in the first. Here is Ian Happ against Hudson in the right. Fowler back will make the play to end the inning. But this man, number 9, the shortstop for the Cubs, potential MVP of the tournament, 2-0. So here is that man, Colton Wong, with a short ground ball, bobbled, and safe. And we will see again a potential challenge, as it was bobbled by Jason Kipnis. That's an out. So that is now 2 straight tournaments, 2 straight rounds for the Cubs, 3 straight games. Carpenter, another big part of that win. And the 0-1. Ground ball. Diving play, Baez, and again, Baez. Javier Baez has done it all. And now, Goldschmidt, who walked it off yesterday. Baez, again. Javier Baez, the defensive star of the day. Jason Kipnis to the plate. Ground ball to first. Goldschmidt. 1 down to start the second. Off of Dakota Hudson. So Jose Quintana will come out. We'll see Steven Souza Jr. here in the second inning, with Craig Kimball stretching and tossing, and Alec Mills warming up in the bullpen. As well, here is Pinch hitter Steven Souza Jr. swings and fouls it off. 0-1. That is into the vacated hole and right, a base hit. Hayward throws it in. Fowler, my mistake. Fowler throws it into first. Runner will go. Bryant will get it down the line, and it will bounce for a ground rule double. So Rizzo will get the intentional walk. And that is huge. Bringing up this man, Javier Baez. Runners will go. Baez will bunt. And it will go bunt foul. Here's the 0-1. Throw back. Someone's going to eventually get out here. With runners going everywhere. Who knows where this is going to end and when this is going to end. Throw. They're not going to get him. Huge for the Cubs. Baez, just a piece of it. Well, runners have to go no matter what. Back up the middle. And it's going to be a base hit off the glove of Dakota Hudson. Here's Schwarber. Runners go. Foul. And this Cubs team doing anything they can to get out of this game early. There's a bunt back to the mound. 4-0 Cubs with 2 outs. They sacrifice bunt as Wilson Contreras with Alex Mills most of scheduled to pitch. Contreras swings and misses at a slider outside the zone. Strike 1. This is rocketed to center. This is going to be a 6-0 Cubs lead here in the second. Dakota Hudson has struggles continue. There's the MVP Hayward to right. And the Cardinals failing to get out of the inning. Ian Happ with a base hit to right. Fowler's throw to the plate. Not in time. It's 7-0 Cubs here in the second. And this is just not going well. With Flaherty warming up and Johnny Burbeo as well. This on the ground. Wong. Inning is finally over. Cardinals down 7-0. With DeJong up against Mills here in the second. DeJong with a ground ball to Bryant. 1 down to start it. And the Cubs have just been unreal throughout this playoff. Molina with a ground ball to Baez. There's the defensive star of this series for the second out. 2 straight pitches, 2 straight ground balls. 1 to Bryant, 1 to Baez. Nice gloves. Fowler grounds it to second, and the inning's over. 3-pitch inning. The least amount of pitches you could possibly get in an inning is 3. Here's Heidi Watney, which really does not matter in this game, as Alec Mills will get pinch hit by Albert Almora Jr. So Albert Almora Jr. against Dakota Hudson, who Hudson's still in this game after giving up 7 unearned runs. After the 7 unearned runs on the ground ball to Almora Jr. for the first out here in the third. As here is Chris Bryant,
Double with a double.
who's 1 for 2 with a double.
And a run scored.
And the run scored. Bryant retired 2 down. Here in the third. And it will be Anthony Rizzo against Dakota Hudson. This on the ground to short, and that will do it. So do the Cardinals have a big comeback in them? Is it even possible to come back down 7? Edmond trying to get it going. Kimball, 1 down just like that. Harrison Bader up the middle, base hit to center. It's bobbled, the first hit of the game for the Cardinals is a single up the middle, and they have Tyler O'Neill to the plate. That's a swing and a miss. Well, a double play will make this the final out. Out at second. And the Cardinals down to their final strike. O'Neill fouls it off. 0-2 count. That is just low. 1-2. So O'Neill, the pinch hitter. The final chance for the Cardinals here in this tournament. The 1-2 is skied in the air to center. This should do it. It is. The Cubs are moving on to the World Series. The Chicago Cubs are moving on 7-0 the final. As the Chicago Cubs will move on to play the Minnesota Twins in a 7-0 game with Javier Baez, the MVP. As here comes the highlight reel. It all started in the top of the first. Off of Hudson, Javier Baez to left center field with a 2-run shot. Then you go to the bottom of the first with Matt Carpenter grounding out to that man, Javier Baez, who is not only the MVP of this game and player of the game, he's the defensive player of the game and top of the second inning. Javi Baez does the same thing. He's got a single off the glove of Hudson for an RBI. That made it 3-0. Then, same inning, just another run. Kyle Schwarber with a sacrifice bunt. That they had no chance at the plate. That made it a 4-0 game. Still, the Cubs meet the Twins in the World Series. That's going to be best of 3. It's coming up next. Let's do it.